NBA sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, winners a week ago in that 4-5 matchup, looking to carry that momentum over to the divisional round. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
On play action, here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Throwing, Dart. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his fifth year at quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set. Crack all 80.
On first down, it's Blue. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Hinton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Roman. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Third and 5.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On third down, they run with Blue. And he'll get this down only to the 18. So on fourth down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And this one is right through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The first carry now. This is Hill. fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up second and 9.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Here is third and 5.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Ooh, with a juke. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Hinton. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. And Mitchell, 40 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark. Down officially at the 34. Working to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
To throw now, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. In motion goes the tight end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Good footwork at the 30. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Hinton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Hinton. He finds his man, complete. It's Roman. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Okay.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Deputy!
On the ground, Whitaker. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we could easily read his mind there. There was just no place to go. Tried to bounce it and get outside on the draw.
Yeah, but the defense wasn't thinking pass. They knew that they were running it.
And I love the way that they covered all the gaps. You know, we can do all the lettering and the numbering and all those things, but those run fits that we talk about all the time, each person fitting in the proper spot on defense, you see the end result when they do that.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19,
Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants 1st down.
Throwing his Dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's brought down. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his 1st here, and it's a 1st down. They go play action with Dart. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up down the numbers. There he goes. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Aubrey now for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Dart. And it's a short one complete to his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 54 yards.
Let's go now.
Throwing again is Dart. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Mozzie Smith able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Dart. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants get a bit closer.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
17. Giants 7.
5 plays there on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Looking to put a drive together.
Go! Ready?
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the 38 now, his 2nd down at 7.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and
Liking
7.
18. Ready?
Looking to throw. Hinton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Hinton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Now Dart. Robinson's got it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Giants.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. but you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake, and here's Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round weekend. Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown, Giants! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on Tampa Bay. All right, Brandon, thanks much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. And it's the former Ram, led him to Super Bowl 53 back in the day, Jared Goff. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame, he also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Houston Texans. And it's C.J. Stroud. He was on target all throughout the day. This one of 6 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Texans are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
2nd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Hitting. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Roman. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy and quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the first quarter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Right back to Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barber. And he goes out right around the 39. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Dart. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown,
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They go again with Blue. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hinton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Hinton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
They'll try and run it with Blue. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing, Dart. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. That'll give him 8 that time. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun, here's Dart. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on fourth down, honors the punt team, sending this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. In search of 4 yards here. To pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Hinton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready, ready.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Hinton over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They'll give him 4 yards there. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Hinton drops it to Blue, complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Gain of 6. That's good.
Let's go now.
Cowboys.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
The 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Bronco 80. Let go.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Roman. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hinton. Left side to Lamb. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
That's another Cowboys.
70, Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On to give, this is Blue. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tag. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Back to throw. Hinton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And New York set to take the field. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Give them a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
79.
To throw now, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
On to give, it's Tracy. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Dart.
At the 42-yard line.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Ready.
Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. Throwing his Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the run is Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
There we go, set.
Here's Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
To throw his dart. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barber. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
Yeah, they would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away, and this remains a 2-point game. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
A long time.
no doubt.
Important extra point up and through. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants down by 9. A minute 38 to go. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10.
It's unbelievable what they're giving the AI. It's unbelievable what they're just giving them. I mean, every single guy that catches the ball today has had 2-yard separation. I can't cover any one of their fucking defenders. I've got like 4 fucking play sheets. 4 play sheets. Every play sheet is dedicated to defense. I've called almost every play off every play sheet, and nothing has worked.
Yeah,
nothing.
It's not a high percentage.
They just go right up and down the field anytime they want. Now the AI is giving me bullshit, fucking, plays and all that. But
come up with it.
I mean, dude, I called a cover 4 on that play, and that guy just sat there and neighbors just ran right past everyone on the defense. Like, It's like my defense isn't even playing.
To go. This will be an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 27-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.